I had to be less than 3 years old, living in a tent for an entire year while my dad built a cabin way off the grid in the middle of the mountains.
No kidding.
I remember waking up to skunks and raccoons digging in our food box at the foot of my bed inside that tent, and nature's always been a huge part of my life. That's where I go to decompress. That's my church. That's my relief from stress. I don't know, I guess it's just always been a big part of my life and a big piece of who I am. There's a lot about our program that aligns with the North American model of wildlife conservation, which is what the majority of the states in the United States use to manage our wildlife. You know, it's based on the concepts of making sure that we have sustainable wildlife in large numbers. You know, we've used the North American model of wildlife conservation to maximize our wildlife populations over the last 130 years for both consumptive use and recreational use. It's just something that I'm very passionate about, and a lot of people will approach me and they get this impression somehow that I hate wolves, and that couldn't be farther from the truth. I have more respect for a wolf than any other animal that we have in Idaho. They're such an incredible predator. They're so smart, so cunning, so cautious. There's so many things about a wolf that is different than the other wildlife that we have here. It's just unfortunate that they expand so quickly and to such a degree that it's difficult to manage them. And you can't spend the last 100 years maximizing all of our other populations and expect to be able to retain that, and then have an apex predator like the wolf turned loose and just given free reign of everything that's there. Something's got to give. To me, it's about balance. It's about trying to find the healthy balance, finding a way to keep the wolf numbers at a sustainable level where they're not decimating anything else around them, so that we can have the best of what we've built here. Have you ever gone out and witnessed elk calving or watched baby moose play around in a pond? It's beautiful and amazing and everything that is good in the world. You will not have that if your wolf population's not somehow maintained and balanced. I've got to experience things in my life that, it absolutely is a part of my core of who I am. I want to be able to share that with my grandkids one day, and I don't want it to be gone.